welcome back to the GC channel. I'm your host, Orlando Casares, the president and founder of First Law International. If you're new with us, welcome. This is a channel especially for you, for the GCs and for in-house legal teams, and it's powered by general counsels. We'll be covering today some of the trendiest topics, things that keep you up at night, and we hope that you will find the next few minutes invaluable and very insightful. So follow us along. I know our audience and people around the world right now, they're fighting in their little, or in some cases, very big in-house departments to cut their deals, to get their contracts done, to review all their compliance issues. And they're going to be thinking, you're in Switzerland and you got money coming out of your ears. But I want to talk a little bit about your responsibilities, because I think that if a New York attorney can jump ship and come to Geneva, there's hope for the rest of us. So in your function as legal counsel for this amazing global fund, I understand from talking to you that you are responsible for managing a whole host of various departments, including IT, as well as data sharing and contract negotiations, but as well as management of the portfolio. I think that in itself is huge for the grants, as you mentioned. And also the supply of the chain related services. So it sounds pretty complex. How do you deal with that, knowing that your stakeholders are the benefactors of billions and billions of dollars and euros?
There's an enormous amount of responsibility that comes when you work in an organization like the Global Fund, or when you work in an NGO or an international organization. The money's not yours, right? The money that we receive comes from governments. It's taxpayer dollars. And so there is an enormous responsibility on us as an organization to be very prudent and wise in the investments we make and in the use of those resources which we have. I do wish that we were more like the stereotypical vision of Switzerland. I wish that we had money stashed away in secret bank accounts and that I had walls full of beautiful paintings from Matisse and Picasso. Like almost all legal departments probably feel, we don't have enough resources. We certainly don't have those types of resources. Our legal department is leaner than what you would find probably at a comparable corporate, in a comparable corporate environment. And so there is a lot that I deal with. I'm responsible for a wide variety of matters within our department, and it really requires a lot of flexibility. I will be in one part of my day perhaps working on a contract negotiation or a SaaS agreement with one of our IT vendors, and then later in the day, I'm working on an issue that's come up in one of our country portfolios. I may be working on supply chain related matters, or I may be doing work internally on things like our knowledge management or how we use the digital workplace. And so being a lawyer, I think today more than ever, and particularly in these types of roles with NGOs or international organizations that often do not have the same type of staff that you might see in a large multinational corporation, requires an immense amount of flexibility and willingness to try new things. It's not a position where you can only be an expert in contract negotiation or only be an expert in litigation and mitigation for litigation. You have to do it all. And you have to learn to do all of it relatively well. It's the only way that you can truly bring value to your organization and fulfill your role. And so it's very difficult, but it's what I enjoy most. I love the fact that every day I'm presented with new problems, new challenges, new ways to stretch myself, and new ways to grow.
Well, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel and press the notification button below so that you will be alerted when new videos come out. We hope that you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to the next one. And don't forget, you heard it here first.